that we wasn't jumping in here on the nooner side of the game. Well, guess what? We're here, and we're talking about a bank robber strapped hostages to get away to a getaway car in a deadly raid. I want to see the mayo slathered all on this one. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast, because it is the nooner.
Music
12 o'clock.
It took 20 years.
Man, the bathroom just was, oh man, it was, I don't know what I've been eating. Like, that's all I can really say.
And it's like I'm constipated, but not really.
Man, I want to send a congratulations to TZ Vaughn, Savage, and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. Be one to you players.
Jay Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
And it is
being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P. That's who the Ghost LOXD blood. Congratulations once again, TZ Vaughn, Savage, and Jay Lava. Love is love. Go soldier. So yeah,
it's a collaborative, man. It's the power of two doing so much shit that you can't touch, like MC Hammer with the Slammer Jammer. You can't touch this, buddy. It's
early in the morning, wake yo goat mouth ass up,
y'all, because y'all must have forgot.
It's the nooner.
Y'all must have forgot. Y'all boy.
Bring it a losing little sooner.
Or did y'all forget that, boy? Did you forget? I mean, we still got the
wake yo goat mouth ass up.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don DeMarco and all that. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? This is the Keep It P podcast. We take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could and could not have been keeping it P. Nigga! Straight up. And I'm not trying to tell you what to think. Oh no. I'm trying to show you what to think. Show you how to think.
Show you how to think. Show you how to think.
Because it's the lamestream media's job to tell you what to think. We don't do that. But what we do is break the articles down, show you how to think. When you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media, then you got the Democrats and the Republicans, two parties with wings on the same bird, huh? They only going 94-1 on the crime bill, targeting you. Now they got Habib and them about to come over here and flood the hood, cuz. They bringing the whole Afghan recruitment session over here. But guess what? It gets a little easier when you got the teasier. Mr. Von Savage Media. Give him a warm welcome and applause. Thank you. Yes. Von Savage Media. Thank you. Yes. Yes, it is him. Yes. Yes. Did you want to sprinkle them with some game, my guy?
Hashtag stop disparaging black people. Hashtag stop talking about our count. Hashtag you hate yourself. Von Savage Media in the place to be. Sucker MC.
Man, you had to get some Rick Ross ad-libs on that, boy.
Reason why I do that is because we need to remember to love ourselves. Self-love. And then this B-boy stance, it's a self-hug. Sometimes when you need a hug,
girls
you
who
just
have
gotta
small
hug
foreheads
yourself.
are only
And you
friends
don't want to
with
be sweet about it. It's a sucker MCs. Because we're having a problem with loving ourselves. We the top of everything. We created everything. How you don't love the beginning? Everybody loves the beginning of a movie, right? You might not like the end of the movie, but everybody loves the beginning of their favorite movie, right? Right. You might have thought that was corny, right? But what's even more corny is if we let the culture die. And y'all keep saying Eminem's #1 and he's the firest. We might as well let that culture die. I don't know what that is. How can you be hip hop, not be conscious, but you're the top of it? I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about that. So whatever y'all got going on now.
Could you say that one more? Hold up. Can you say that one more time? How could you be hip hop and not conscious?
Be conscious?
So you're saying like when you rap about things that maybe perhaps aren't relevant in the black community, how could you be somehow sort of top of a genre that came from, I don't know, the black community?
Right. And
is that what you mean?
If you do talk about it, you can't feel that. You're just relaying a story. You don't really, even when we relayed a story, it might have been 2 degrees of separation. You know what I'm saying? I still was in said environment. It may not happen immediately to me, but it happened to the homeboy. It happened to the homeboy's cousin.
Right.
You're not able to voice that same thing. So how can you voice the same pain, the same tragedy, the same emotion that goes in them records? How can you talk about that basement party that you was at on the north side? How can you talk about DJ Boogie's juke joints? How can you talk about juking? How can you talk about any of this when you have not lived that? You have to talk about, that's one thing about Lil Dicky. He talk about what he know.
Yeah, and you know what? I respect that. I can respect that. He do.
And I ain't even knocking you, Eminem, on talking what you talk about killing your mom. You don't know that. That's not what you know.
Because you ain't killed your mom. Right.
You didn't kill your baby mama. You didn't.
Hold on. You going too hard. Go ahead. Because you was going too hard. There was
Chop Suey.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you back. Go ahead.
Yeah, they got mad.
Yeah. You cannot be talking.
You ain't lived that. So for you to talk about that, and I talk about that to any artist now, if they're a brother, I'm gonna tell them, slow down. Maybe that's the problem. We got so many bloppers, too many straps, too many poles. Everybody got a pole, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes time to dump and it's pull-up season, nobody got no poles, nobody got no blammers, nobody got no Dracos, nobody got that.
Yeah, don't nobody got the 100 round drum and to make them. Yeah. I feel you. I definitely feel you on all that. It's quite plumb ridiculous. You know, I'll sit here and scroll up and down my damn timeline on YouTube when I put in Eminem, when I put in Nas EPMD 2, and then I see post after post of these Sambo Kuna Matata brothers. Eminem did it again. Oh, he would last. Oh my God, he did pick up. And I'm like, I heard the song. I heard it. Now I'm not talking as if I didn't heard it. I heard it not once, twice, but probably like thrice. And that last
like 5 times.
And that last cadence,
because we listen to it in other people's reaction videos too. Those times count.
And that he said one little bar before I should text 50 Cent and tell him I love him because I don't know the next time I'm gonna see him or some shit. That was the coldest thing in the whole joint to me. And then he might have said some Drakes, but when he said Dilla, he totally lost me there. Like, don't even put yourself on a legend. Don't associate yourself with the legendary.
When I'm laying with the J's and the Dre's and the Dillas and the Drakes and the Sim and the Sick and the See Me in the Leg.
But yeah, that shit. But the cadence was garbage. I'm like, motherfuckers, exactly. I'm seeing niggas doing this. Like, dude,
hey, come. They was more on beat than Cuz was.
Right. Well,
they was more on beat than Cuz was.
This nigga has got away with rapping polka.
I promise you.
This nigga is rapping polka.
I promise you.
I know music, and I'm thinking like the way he was rapping sound like polka. He's rapping white polka on. He's totally making a mockery of you niggas. Rapping polka on rap, and y'all saying it's the firest shit ever. Anyway.
Straight up.
Bank robbers strap a hostage to the getaway car. This is funny. Cuz got Cuz on the top of the joint. They got him on the hood and the top of the joint, cuz. You see that? If y'all gonna shoot them. You ain't shooting me. Look, he got him in front of the driver on the hood. So, heavily armed gangsters strap hostages to their getaway cars after robbing 2 banks in Brazil. And this is the model citizens y'all inviting up here, huh? This the ones Biden is springing for LaQuintas for, huh?
Don't forget they driving too past Costa Rica and carrying on to go kill a shorty and bury him in Colorado and have sex over the dead baby's body in the woods.
Damn, that's even worse than leaving the motherfucker in the
I think that's taking the new one.
Yeah, that's the new one. Damn.
Yeah, they went hard in the paint.
When you put it like that, jeez. In a rampage that left 3 people dead, police reports said that Monday, using explosives, drones, heavy weapons, assailants took over the downtown streets in southern city of Acatuba, home of some 200,000 people. Robbers after the rob. No. Before I go on, I just noticed something. Boy, it's been a lot of Mexicano crime in the news lately. They going down to Sao Paulo bringing it up here like, hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at what they're doing. I'm just saying, I'm noticing. Every story is about one that done yelled, touched, fondled, killed, soccer, cut the head off, played soccer with it in the park, taken in alive, by the way. I mean,
right.
After robbing the 2 banks, they made their escape by strapping hostages to the roof and the hood of a moving car. According to according
on top of the car?
Yeah, man. According to the shocking images broadcast by the local news channel shared widely on social media, the 2 civilians and one of the bank robbers were killed during the assault. So they said, screw it. We're getting you and the hostages. We don't care.
Just blopping everybody.
Which left 6 injured, according to the police. The assailant placed...
Dang, those model citizens.
I'm telling you, the assailants placed explosive...
new show coming soon.
Yes, definitely coming soon. Got to. The assailants placed explosives in different parts of the city around some police stations to delay the arrival of reinforcements. Very smart. They wore bulletproof vests, rifles, and helmets, and they looked like soldiers. A witness who asked not to be identified told the Global TV. Of course she didn't want to be identified. They was going to come get her with the Mexican mafia.
But hold on. Why you have to ask not to be identified?
Because they was going to put it out there.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying my name in the first place.
Right.
Hi, guess what? I'm Jennifer Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, don't put that in there, though. Don't put that in there, though. What are you talking about? Like, dude.
So, hold on.
Did you see what happened? Yes. Did you know that I'm Philip Jose Hermanda Hermano?
So here, I guess they placed some explosives.
Oh, no, you gotta erase that.
Cars burned during bank robbery as seen, boo, boo, boo. So I don't know if these are the cars that they had set up, so to slow the poles down. But it goes on to say, the scene of terror experienced by the population in Acatura will not go unpunished, vowed Sao Paulo Governor Joan Doria, who ordered the task force of 380 police officers to hunt the gang down. 2 criminals were captured and the 3rd died when confronted by the police. Brazil's seen such other robberies in the recent years, marked by a high degree of planning and high weapons, and carried out on medium-sized cities to ensure the escape route and significant cash haul from the banks. In December of last year, 2 similar mega assaults were carried out barely a day apart in cities of Para in the north and Santa Catarina in the south. So look at those Model citizens, hello, mother. How are you?
Shout out Sao Paulo. We got some viewers from there. Shout out, y'all.
Oh, yeah, we do.
What's going on over there? If you're watching right now from Brazil, as we know y'all do.
Yeah, tap in.
I'm sure it's maybe a different time early in the morning, but either way, let us know what happened. Did you see it? Was it that live? Was it ill?
Yeah, tap in. So tell me what the deal is. Anyway, a few months before, Sao Paulo towns Batucuta and Orrijos suffered similar brazen attacks. According to Sao Paulo Security Department, both cases were resolved, and a good part of these gangs are in jail. Well, yeah, that's what they wanted you to know, is that we don't care if you got hostages or not. We're blopping you. So try it if you want. We're blopping you. So try it if you want. You know, if you think you're going to get away with it.
We not the U.S. now.
Basically, it was they. But that also says something to the degree of criminality coming from that part of the world. That has,
it does.
That somehow seems to now graces its way to the U.S. You feel me? Now that's the kind of stuff we got to deal with now out here. We got little Sao Paulo robbers running around here. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's easier for the do crime and be tyrannical because they ain't got no fingerprints on file. They ain't got no records. All they gonna get is deported. Shit, if they in California, their car ain't even gonna get towed for parking in the wrong spot while they coming to rob you, because it's a hardship. So the police gonna arrive on the scene, let them drive away from the scene and the crime, and arrest your ass, because your license is suspended and you wasn't even driving.
Right.
But you gotta go though. you gotta go. Your ass
sitting in the back seat.
You gotta go. You gotta go. We're taking you down. Yep. Put your hands. Yep. Just to spread your legs for me. Yeah. You got anything sharp in your pockets there, buddy?
You're going down.
Yeah, you're going right there. Do not pass go. Don't collect 200. It's over for you.
And that's why you don't need to be disparaging your people, because they already got enough disparaging.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So
they don't need no help. They don't need no help.
Protecting the unknowing, I'ma say. R. Kelly was brought up, and here we go with niggas out the woodworks talking about, I don't this, that, and the other, the pedophile, the ravishing beast pedophile, him, rah, 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 R. Kelly. And I'm like, did you do that about Harvey Weinstein, though?
Still watching his movies and his shows. If you watch Django, did you know Django was Harvey Weinstein?
Oh.
Did you know The Butler was Harvey Weinstein?
Ain't Think Like a Man too?
I don't know. I ain't get that far. Scream.
Yep. Weinstein's. Yep.
That's Weinstein. If you watch, what's that? Runway, Project Runway on TV, the show.
The point is, stop letting news and society tell y'all who to be mad at and what for. Stop thinking that because the dominant society puts out a certain person in your community that you got to jump on their bandwagon. What's wrong with just not saying nothing in public?
What's wrong with that?
Can we have these conversations amongst ourselves? Can we, hash out our own problems without being off code? Because have you noticed? Have you ever heard of white on white crime? Have you ever heard of that? No, I'm talking about
every day.
Do you hear about it?
Oh no, they don't say it. No, never.
Yeah, have you ever heard of it and now let me give you the rest of it. Have you ever heard of that in media, period? Have you ever heard them say white on white crime? No, you want to know why? You want to know why? It's because they're on code. Because they don't demonize a criminal. Have you ever heard a school shooter called a terrorist? No.
Right.
Nope. You haven't. No. Have you ever heard the media call a cop a murderer? Especially one that killed a black man.
Hey, even when he was convicted of murder.
Nope. He ain't do nothing. They choose to deal with it the way that they gonna deal with it. So we should do the same. Because there's been what, I don't know. How long TV and radio been up? Like 80, 90 years maybe?
Radio a long time, but TV newer, what, the 50s, 40s?
So what, like 90, 100 years, something like that? Like for like, no, not 100, about 80, 90 years, 70, like 80 years, 70, 80, 70, 80. Yeah. Something like that. So since the inception of this communication shit, there has always been demonization of black people, okay? And we just don't need no more, okay? We don't need it. We don't need you on your Facebook page. We don't need you on your whatever profile talking about what somebody done did and how you don't rock with them. Okay, if you don't rock with them, fine. That's cool. That's your prerogative. But that don't mean you have to voice the disparages. Can we get that, black folks? Just keep
that part.
Just keep your disparaging comments to yourself. Cause
Is it that hard?
Cause there's plenty of Asian, white people, Mexican people, whatever other else kind of people to do it for you. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Better believe Demonization Station is right outside the door. and they're hopping on a train to Demonization Face. And
they're gonna give you all you're looking for.
Man, they're gonna 24/7 365 demonize. That's what they're gonna do. But you know what you don't have to do? Add to it. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. Cause you know what happened. Oh, but you know
you ain't got to do that though.
But guess what? You know what we're not telling them? Is what it does when you do. What that does when you do. You know what it does? It targets your own silly ass. You're talking about yourself. You want to know? You want to know why you talking about yourself? Because you putting it out there, out your mouth, is giving other people the inclination that it's okay for them to say what they want to say about your ass. Because they are being used as a proxy. Do you know what a proxy is? A proxy is a stand-in, for the masses. So one thing can signify, another a collection of things. So R. Kelly is a proxy for black men. Bill Cosby was a proxy for black men. Chris Brown, Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson, James Brown, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. When they say these, it's not the individual. It's a proxy for all of you niggas. It's one big nigga in the eyes of so-called white supremacy. So when you're demonizing said who you think, that's not me, I don't do that, I have some moral high ground that I must prove on social media. Look at me, I don't agree with that. That's not me. I'm gonna voice it loud. Look at me, look what I believe. Well, guess what? They believe that about you.
Ooh.
They believe exactly what you're saying about you. So basically, when you do that, you're putting yourself out there, player. You're putting yourself out there. Now, let me ask you, do you see any other races putting yourself out there? Is there any TV shows, videos, music artists, any of that? And we just speaking about entertainment because the news tells itself. We already know that they exist. We do this to show y'all that they exist because somehow y'all be having this heightened sense and putting these people on a pedestal.
Right.
That's what you're doing. You're putting these people on the pedestal, and it's our job to knock that a peg or two. Just knock that down a peg or two. You're tripping, cuz.
Right.
The sauce don't taste like you thought it did, cuz. Now, is there a Mexican Lil Nas X? I'll wait. Is there a Asian Lil Nas X? No. How about, is there a Ethiopian Lil Nas X? That's all I want to know. Let me ask you guys a question. Who we just do? Bob Dylan the other day? He just raped a 13-year-old? Who that? Bob Dylan?
Yeah, 12.
12? I ain't heard none of you niggas say nothing about Bob Dylan. Nobody's, even the media didn't say nothing about Bob Dylan. The story came up one time and it vanished. Where's surviving Bob Dylan? What about Bob Dylan's Neverland Ranch? Bob Dylan's ranch. What about that?
Right.
I'm just saying, can we keep the same energy here? So explain to me what you mean. What do you mean we should just we should just give them a pass? And no. That's a straw man argument. We should not give them a pass, but we should not disparage either. Is that so hard not to do both? Is that like a negative and a negative, like two magnets going together and just repel each other's ray? I don't want to be on cold. I don't want to be on cold. No, here go the cold. Here go me. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be on what y'all on. I don't want to be on cold. I want to talk about my people. No, I don't care who, cause what's right is right. And I'm gonna say it loud and proud out in front of everybody. Let everybody know how I feel, cause you know what I want? Some butter biscuit. I want some butter biscuits and some pats on the back. Probably even want some Latino or some white cooch. It's probably what I really want. That's really what I really want, cause I don't see color. We all the same now. We all bleed red blood. We all the same color when the lights go out. We all the same color when the lights go out now. We all the same color in the dark now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how we got to this point. I don't know where this came from, but this shit.
Oh, because I had to say the one little thing, man.
I'm just saying.
That's good. It needs to be, man. We don't do it enough.
Yeah, we don't.
While we're doing these articles, we need to step it up too. And hey, we try not to, because we don't do disparaging on this show.
No.
But you come on over there to the Patreon and you're going to get that truth.
It is some work for you. It's some work to be had. It's some work to be had. And we just now dig it.
You can handle the news.
Nope. And that's why we had to give y'all this nooner, okay? That's why we had to give y'all this, because y'all deserve this. But we ain't gonna hold you, but I am gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on cold now, boy. That's what I'm gonna do. And that was a little scolding, a little love tap. Love tap, love tap. Love tap, baby. I love tap, baby. There's 16 miles to the love tap. I'm gonna have to tap you on your ass sometime.
You know what? We got thrown off though, but you know what? We was talking about those model citizens. Oh, show coming soon. Those model citizens. This actually should have been a Those Model Citizens show. Just to let you know that.
Yeah, because these them boys coming up here.
And then we would have for sure have done a siesta.
Oh, do you see I got my grip up though? You see that, right?
I seen you too.
I was in there.
I seen.
I was in there.
And hold on. And as much crazy as they talk, You never heard one say I was doing the dance wrong.
Yeah.
Not one time.
Nah.
You'd have criticized that.
They ain't say nothing.
You don't even know how to do the dance right.
Nah, you
took the chance to say that.
Nah, you was getting that, boy. Nah, you was getting that boy. Nah, I can't say nah, I can't nah. I'm with you when you're right now. But when you're wrong, brother.
They know that grinding salsa, baby. That's some grinding, baby. They know. They like, ooh, we can't.
But your hands,
like, ooh, he knows how to do it real good too.
But your hand be so firmly cupped though. Do it for me one time. Let me see the hand. Wait, because you goes up. Let me see the position you be at. Cause you
can't. You gotta be. It's a whole mood, man. It's a whole vibe.
The music gotta come on.
You can't just. You gotta have the whole. I'd have to have music. You know, it gotta be a whole vibe. You gotta feel that whole environment.
Okay, man.
You just can't do it when you want to.
I understand.
See, I can't even really get my movements right. You can't move right if you ain't got that.
It look like you wind it up. It look like you wind it up.
Because you can't get it right.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's an emotion.
All right, y'all, man. Look, yeah, you know, come on and holler at us later on the Patreon, man. We gonna holler at y'all, man. 4 words, man. Love, peace, with the blessings.
Aloha.
And the aloha, man. I gotta get to you right, man. I can't do it no other way, man. I can't do that, brother. I got to give it to you right now.
I bring you back like I took you from the premises. I bring you back like it's stolen from a nemesis.
They can't say
bang my line. You can holler at me, nigga. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me, nigga. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me and
people say
don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paid with this shit.
That girl's phone, because if she see me do that,
it's over. It's over.
Little Maria's gonna try to get up with you.
I'm sorry, but you don't move like Devon Savage.
But unlike them, we got age restrictions.
You
don't know Little Maria's be hitting me up.
You don't move like Devon Savage.
You don't move like Devon Savage.
You don't move like Devon Savage.
I don't see you
move like wave, then you can just go and say this ain't a possible way for me to go late. And I knew it was something that you ignored. It was fake, it was fake. But I was in the image and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'm a change.
Yeah, I'm an animal. Red gorilla, fight your dogs, your Gucci. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
All my tools graduated with my honors. THC scientific future. What's the plan? See, throw kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks.
Started making